Hey, what's up guys? Rob here, and I'm back with a huge Blu-ray DVD update. I went to Goodwill, Salvation Army, Family Video, ordered some things off of BestBuy.com, and they are having some awesome deals. And I'm going to explain that here in a minute. I got a pretty good stack of Blu-rays and DVDs to show you. Some of these titles I might have shown in my last update, but I don't have that video anymore, so to make this a little bit longer, I thought I'd add those to this one. And you know, probably not everyone's seen that last video anyway, so yeah, let's get started here. Now, the first two that I'm going to show I got at bestbuy.com, and I'm just letting you know that these titles are for sale right now for $10.99, and I could not pass that up. That is an amazing deal, especially because these are Arrow video titles. Now, if you buy a brand new Arrow video title, usually you're going to pay, you know, between what, like $25 to $30, maybe even more, depending on what it is. So I got these two for $10.99 each. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Brand new. The first one here is Brain Damage. I got this for $10.99. Go on bestbuy.com right now, and if you look through some of these Arrow video titles, you will see that they're on sale. The only thing, my only complaint about this is that it didn't come with the slipcover. I wish it did, but whatever. I got it for $10.99. I really shouldn't complain, but it's got limited edition contents, you know, a bunch of special features on it. Really, really cool. So that's the first one, Brain Damage on Arrow Video. Now, I couldn't believe this because this is a fantastic set that includes a bunch of stuff. Also by Arrow Video, and it's the original Hills Have Eyes in this really thick pack right here, and it comes with trading cards, it comes with a reversible poster and a booklet. I'm definitely going to do an in-depth review of this thing. $10.99 I paid for this. $10.99. I'm at loss for words. Brand new 4K restoration of the film, a bunch of special features, audio commentary with Wes Craven, a look back on the Hills Have Eyes making of documentary featuring interviews. Just amazing set for $10.99. I couldn't pass it up. So those are the two titles that I got from bestbuy.com. Really cheap. Arrow Video. Now these next two I know I've shown before, but I'm going to show them again. Happy Death Day to You. I enjoyed this movie. I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one, but this one's kind of different. It's more like a sci-fi-ish horror film, but that's fine. I'm glad that they kind of switched things up a little bit. The next one is Backdraft 2, a movie that I didn't even know was being made. It went straight to video, DVD and Blu-ray. It's even on Netflix right now, so if you want to watch it and you do not have this movie, and just if you have Netflix, go check it out. I actually liked it. You know, you got the son of Stephen McCaffrey, I guess that's how you say it, Stephen McCaffrey, who was played by Kurt Russell in the original Backdraft. His son is played by, I think, Joe Anderson, but he's working in the same firehouse with his uncle, played by William Baldwin, because, you know, Stephen and Brian were brothers. And it's also got Donald Sutherland in this, who was also in the first movie. So I like this movie. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen too many reviews of it, but I like it. If you're a fan of the first Backdraft, I'd say definitely check it out. Here's one that I haven't seen yet, but I got this at Goodwill for $2. And it's the Blu-ray Digital HD with John Travolta, called I Am Wrath. Looks like a revenge film. it's got some special features. Filmmaker commentary with the director and writer. Looks interesting. I have not seen it. I love John Travolta, so I'm really stoked about seeing this for $2. Here's one that I got for my kids. I guess I'm interested to see it. I grew up with like Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that, and it is Christopher Robin with Ian McGregor, and I am a fan of Ian McGregor, but my kids really want to see this, so I got this for them, and I can't remember. I think I got this at Family Video for $1.99. So yeah, I haven't seen it. I'm definitely interested to check it out. Now they have this at Walmart. Brand new for $5. But here's what's weird about it. They have the Blu-ray and the DVD, both for $5. At first I'm like, well that's stupid. Like why would you even buy the DVD then? Like I would buy the Blu-ray, obviously. The better quality. They had them both for $5. I'm like, why would you have both of them? You know, both formats. But anyway, this stars Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it says, I think the title's, We Die Young. I've never seen this, but for $5, I am a fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme, and his newer films are kind of hit and miss for me. But it's got a ton of special features here. On the set, commentary with writer-director. It looks like a different kind of film for Jean-Claude Van Damme, but I'm always interested in, actors changing things up, so it's rated R. $5. Couldn't believe it. Now, I'm really late to this show, and everyone says it's the greatest show ever, except for these final episodes in the final season. I've heard a lot of complaints, even though I don't know what they're talking about because I haven't watched the show yet. It's an HBO original series, and like I said, I'm late to the party on this, but I had to get it because not only was this on sale, but it's the complete first season, and that's where I want to start, of course, and it is Game of Thrones. I paid $10 for this. Brand new. Game of Thrones, Season 1. So, pretty cool set. You win or you die. Sean Bean on the cover. So, now this one is considered a reimagining of George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. And it almost seems like a carbon copy instead of a reimagining, because most of the things that happened in this movie happened in the original Day of the Dead. And it is Day of the Dead Bloodline. Now, there is also another Day of the Dead that was supposed to take place after the Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. And that Day of the Dead, I remember it was called Contagion or something like that. The movie sucked. It sucked. This one, you have a guy who is kind of a smart zombie, kind of like Bub was in the original Day of the Dead. And they're underground in this facility, and there are things that happen in the original. I mean, there are some different things, but it's still, almost, it just seems like a carbon copy, like I said. The effects aren't bad, but it's just definitely not as good. It says, based on the motion picture Day of the Dead by George A. Romero. So I guess you could call this like the true remake, so to say. Anyway, I got this for $1.99. The next one I haven't seen, but I've heard good things about it. Anne Hathaway, Dan Stevens, Tim Blake Nelson, and it is Colossal. And it's about, I don't know what it's about. There's like this monster, certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Who gives a shit about that? But Jason Sudeikis. Yeah, it seems like it has a pretty good cast, so I'm really interested to see this. I like that. I like that, how it does that. Got that for $1.99, as well as this one. I haven't seen this movie, and I've heard mixed things about it, mostly negative, but I mean, it's you know, down the board, it is kind of mixed. And it is Friend Request. Got this for $1.99. Never seen it. And I'm going to give it a chance. Now on to the DVDs. The first one I got here at the Salvation Army for $1. It is a 50 movie pack. 50 movies on DVD on 12 double-sided DVDs. And it's the Sci-Fi Collection, or the Sci-Fi Classics. 50 movies, mostly from the 1960s. There's 70s. There's even 50s in there. You know, like Planet Outlaws, The Snow Creature. You have like The Wasp Woman, Atomic Brain, Moon of the Wolf, Queen of the Amazons, Horrors of Spider Island, Menace from Outer Space, Lost Jungle. There's just a ton of, and it's one of those things where they put it in the sleeves there. But what's cool about these sleeves is that it shows you what side of the disc has what episode or what movie, and then it has a synopsis too. So under the movie there, it shows you what year, if it's black and white or color, how many minutes, if it's you know, unrated or rated, whatever, and then it gives you the synopsis. So that's pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that they at least include that. But yeah, it's a double-sided disc, side A and side B, so they can fit at least two. Well, this one actually, this one has side A has 3 movies on this one. Well, I guess there is 3 movies. Oh, okay. Well, maybe they are all 3. No, this one's 2. Okay, some of them have 3, some of them have 2 movies, I guess. Anyway, not bad. You get 50 of these, and most of them probably suck. I don't know. I've never seen them all, but yeah, I can't beat the price. Next one I got stars Nick Carter, Kevin Zegers, called The Hollow. I think I've seen this a while back, but I just don't remember anything about it. 2004, I believe. The Hollow. Here's a Wild Eye title that I got from Family Video that was really cheap. It's like $1.99. It says Welcome to the Great Outdoors, and it is Countryside. This kind of reminds me of Backcountry. I'm not sure if there's bears here, but looks like there's wolves. This girl's caught in a bear trap. So, cool Wild Eye title. Here's one starring Johnny Depp. The Ninth Gate. I know a lot of people don't care for this film. I've never seen it. I'm ashamed to say that. Never seen it. Roman Polanski. So I'm going to give this a shot for my own opinion. Here's a cool Chuck Norris 2-pack, and I'm a huge fan of Chuck Norris. 2 DVD set. You got Hero and the Terror, and you got Invasion USA. Now, Hero and the Terror I've seen, and I love that movie. Invasion USA I've never seen. So this was a pretty cool 2-pack that I got from Goodwill for a couple of bucks. Here is the 2-disc collector's set from a series that I wanted to watch, and I found this at Goodwill. It's the complete first season of it, and it is the Spectacular Spider-Man animated series. The drawings are a little, you know, the animation is a little, I don't know, a little weird, but it's got some good character, you know, Lizard, it's got Sandman, Green Goblin, Venom, so I'm going to give it a shot for like $1 for the complete first season. Here's one I got at the Salvation Army, Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, and Corbin Burnson, the dentist. Major League 2. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. But I remember liking the Major League movies. A couple of Kino Lorber titles that I've shown in my Kino Lorber collection video. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. I've shown these. The first one stars Burt Reynolds and Navajo Joe. I've never seen this one. Looks interesting. 1967. and it's got some special features, audio commentary. The next one is Kino Lorber as well, James Garner. Duel at Diablo, which is 1966. You can also get these on Blu-ray, but I got them really cheap on DVD. Here we have Lake Placid Legacy. The Lake Placid films get worse, in my opinion. I have not seen this one yet, but yeah, I'm not going to really expect much. Got it really cheap at Film and Video. This one I know I've shown before, and it is Minutes to Midnight. I love that cover. It's almost like a Strangers movie, but it's it looks like that these killers have like some kind of different agenda. It's in a desolate ski lodge in the mountains. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is by Uncorked, and I do like Uncorked stuff. So the next one has Gregory Peck and Gene Hackman, and it is Academy Award winner special visual effects 1969, and it is marooned. Now, I might have seen this one before, I just don't remember. It is the saga of Iron Man 1. I just can't remember anything about this movie. It was directed by John Sturges. Now, I'm going to have to watch this one again, but yeah, something I found at Salvation Army. Here we got the very first Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, John Voight, Eric Stoltz. I remember liking the first Anaconda. Got those cheap at Goodwill. Here we got Anacondas, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. So, this one was directed by Dwight Little. Morris Chestnut is in this. I didn't know that. Huh. Anyway, another Chuck Norris flick. Good Guys Wear Black. Hell yeah. Really, really cool movie. Got that at Goodwill. Here is an MVD visual. And I do like their company. I actually got quite a few titles from MVD. And this one I got at Goodwill, but you know, it was really cheap. And it's just your typical cheap shark film. I don't really know any of these cast members, but it is Saltwater Atomic Shark. Yeah. Here is a Man-Eater series triple feature. Now these are really, really bad films. I remember seeing a couple of these, and they're just, you know, the really low budget. The CGI is terrible, but at the same time, it's just a lot of fun. You got three creature features here: Croc, Sea Beast, and Shark Swarm. And I think Shark Swarm has Daryl Hannah in it. Yes, Shark Swarm has Daryl Hannah. Oh my God. And Croc has Michael Madsen. Oh man. But yeah, it's a triple feature here. I got at Goodwill for a couple of bucks. The last one I picked up is from the director of Paranormal Activity and the producer of The Purge. And it's a... Geez, if I could not drop it. It's a film that I think I rented one time, but I didn't have enough time to watch it. And I'm a huge fan of the original Paranormal Activity, the first one. The very first one only. I don't really care about any of the other ones. So I'm really excited to check this one out. And the director of... Well, I'm thinking of Blair Witch. Yeah, I'm thinking of Blair Witch, because he did that movie Exists, which is about Bigfoot. That was really good. But this one is about aliens, of course, and it is Area 51. And I think this is found footage from what I'm seeing here. Three young conspiracy theorists attempt to uncover the mysteries of Area 51. So, yeah, this looks interesting. Anyway, that's pretty much it. A lot of pickups. Some of those you might have seen before, but I thought I'd add them to make the video a little bit longer. But yeah, guys, go to bestbuy.com and check out the deals, man. Some of those Arrow video titles, you just can't pass it up. And I'll see you guys in the next one.